Hello. Let me know if it's working. Do you see me? Hello, hello. We're going to make some chicken wings today. I love chicken wings. Chicken wings are my favorite food. Favorite food. I really like eating like the drum portion. So usually I'll just eat the drums and then Tao will eat the two bone, the flat. But I love chicken wings. And I'm just going to get some oil on heating. And of course, always using corn oil, because corn oil has a higher smoke point, meaning it won't burn as quickly. It'll burn at a higher temperature. So what are you guys eating tonight for dinner? So I have this giant bowl, and I don't know how many chicken wings this is. A lot of chicken wings. And I'm just going to add cornstarch. I usually use like rice flour or cornstarch. That's all I really like using. I don't like using stuff like flour, like all-purpose flour, because I think all-purpose flour is really dense. And I think cornstarch and rice flour is a little lighter, a little crispier. Ribs. Is Mom watching? Mom gonna be hating on me? That's all she does. Hates on me. And got some gloves here that I'm just gonna put on this. Mix this all up. And I'm just going to use some Sweet Baby Ray's and some Frank's Red Hot, because that's what I like. Tao might want to use like one of his hot sauces. And truthfully, usually Tao does all the frying. If it was really up to me, I would have just baked these. And it really just depends. Sometimes I'll add egg. It's just if I'm feeling like it. But I think I just want a really thin coat of it. So just the cornstarch, and I might double fry it depending on how it looks after the first fry. But like Korean fried chicken is always double fried. And I do like to double fry my chicken too, just because the first time it's still kind of soggy. But since I'm gonna load it up with sauce anyways, maybe it's kind of pointless to double fry. Yeah, and that was hardly any cornstarch at all. And I was debating whether I should put some of that orange sauce on this, but I already cornstarch everything, so I'm just gonna do it like this. And I'm not gonna add any salt to the flour or anything, because I feel like I'm going to load it up with sauce anyways. So it doesn't matter if it's seasoned, personally, my personal opinion. And honestly, I probably should have let these sit out a little longer, because they're actually still kind of cool. So that means that, like, if they're still cool, then it'll take longer to cook. But it shouldn't take that long to cook anyways. And the oil's already pretty hot. See? Oh yeah. It's ready, starting to pop. And I do like eating wing tips. You know, I don't really care for the two-boner. Well, I'll still eat the two-boners. But I really like the wing tips. Maybe I'll fry these in 2 batches. So a couple more. Ah! Popped in my face. So how's it going, guys? What do you guys do when you guys watch this? Are you guys cooking? Are you eating? Are you just hanging out? Is it just in your background? What are you eating tonight? Where are you from? I usually try to have dinner, like Tao's probably going to be home soon. So I try to have dinner close to the time when he's going to get home. I don't know how wide it is. It came with my husband. He bought it before I met him. I think I have a measuring tape really close by. I'll measure it while I'm using it on top of the oil. And I love it. I love this pot. I love cooking everything in it. Let's see. It's about 10.5 wide. That's how wide it is. And then it's about 5 tall inches. What? And I've seen these pots at like the Asian store or like a Latino store, but that's really the only place I've seen it. But I kind of feel like the ones I've seen are pretty poor quality. Like this one, I feel like isn't very porous. It's really smooth. But some of the ones I've seen are like really porous, and I don't know how they cook. Yes, I think it's like some type of aluminum Dutch oven. There's actually a word for it. I don't know what it's called though. I think it's like a Latino thing. So if you look up like Latino aluminum Dutch oven or something, then you'll come up with the right word. I think it starts with a C. But I do really like using it. I just have this. I'm just going to let them strain off on this paper towel when these are done cooking. You should get one. They're super nice, and they don't, like, it's great for frying. I make pasta in it. I do everything in it. And I think I'm going to convert from non-stick to, like, steel, just because I kind of feel like sometimes I want to just cook in a steel or something. And the non-stick is a lot of maintenance. It's like peeling. And I think it's just important to have like 1 or 2 non-stick pans to make like eggs or like crepes. But that's it. I don't really need one, I think. But yeah, I love using this for frying. I made coffee in this. I make every soup in this. I made kapong in this last week. It's just the perfect size. So coffee, I don't know if you saw, but I don't know if you follow me on my stories, but I bought this the other day, and I'm excited to make coffee and noodles with it. And I have a KitchenAid. I don't know if you have a KitchenAid, but I did buy this. I haven't used it yet. It just came in the mail like on Sunday night. But It's a pasta maker. It's a pasta attachment for the KitchenAid. And the KitchenAid comes with like 3 separate pasta attachments, so then you would have to do all your sheets, and then you have to switch over, and then you can cut your noodles. But this one is like all 3 in one, so it has like the sheets, it has like the wider noodles, and it has like the thinner noodles. So I thought this would be better, but we'll see. I haven't tried it yet. But so I'll probably make a couple of noodles in the near future. Maybe I'll sneak in some cup of noodles while Piñando leave. And just not tell my mom. A nice golden brown. How do you guys like eating your wings? Do you guys normally fry them? Yeah. Seriously, Tao usually does all the frying. People ask like, the Tao cooks, and he's only allowed to fry. What, the pasta noodle maker? I really love eating spaghetti, pasta. Um, I I just found out that making your own pasta sauce is so delicious and easy, and you yield so much more than like a jar of pasta sauce. And I love having it on hand because it's like super easy. You just boil the noodles and then you just throw in some sauce. You got some cheese. So we actually eat a lot of spaghetti in this house. I think it's coming along. The wings are pretty golden. Yeah, I'll let you know how I like it. The pasta noodle maker. One of my nyaos told me that they have one, but they don't really love using it because they have the KitchenAid one, but they said that they only use it when they make a lot of noodles. It's kind of silly to make like a couple portions. But for me personally, I usually make noodles and then I'll roll them out and then I'll freeze them. So maybe if I want to make like a really big batch and like just freeze them and like give them to my mom and stuff, I could see myself using it. But I think I'll also use it to make like actual pasta noodles and lasagna. Ah! Okay, so I'm gonna take these out. They're pretty crispy golden. And I will double fry these. They've got like the perfect amount of crust on there. Just a really light dusting of cornstarch. That's all it needs. Yeah, you should definitely get one of these pots though. I make everything in it. It's just such a perfect size. So do you guys like eating just like chicken wings? Or do you eat like manger day with your chicken wings? Because I did make some rice. I might eat this manger day style. But sometimes, you know, when I'm eating with manger day, I can't eat as many of them. a little more crowded than the last batch, but it's okay. You guys got any more questions? Ask away. Let's keep everyone entertained. Do you guys follow me on Instagram? I've been doing Instagram stuff and it's been kind of fun. I've been doing like Hmong definitions or like idioms, and it's kind of fun. I've been releasing like one a day since January 1st. And I think I'm, after this, if I'm not too sweaty looking, I might film a video because a lot of people over there have been asking me, about my dowry and like video and stuff. And I guess a lot of people don't know what is the purpose of a dowry or like the stuff. What do you do with the stuff inside the dowry? And I was thinking about going through mine and showing the audience over there like what it's for and why we get what we get for our dowries. So definitely follow me on Instagram. It helps you see me as a more human than like someone that just cooks all the time. Which I guess I do cook all the time. Oh, great. Yeah, so I think after this I want to go film if I'm not too sweaty. I like went through my suitcase already to kind of see it. So where do you work? I'm just working from home. I work all day from home, and then I do this at night. And some nights when I was doing like uploading every day in December, like the first half of December, I was up till like 1 in the morning uploading and stuff. Baby is due February 11th. And today's the 12th, so that means there's less than a month. And I'm starting to freak out just a little bit. I had a friend today and she was messaging me and she asked me like, are you ready? Are you like so ready to pop and just so ready to not be pregnant anymore? And I told her, I'm more like I'm not ready to be responsible for a human. I feel like that's what's scarier. Like the pregnancy hasn't been that bad. I'm not super uncomfortable or anything. But to be responsible for a human is a lot more work than just being pregnant, I think. But that's because I had an easy pregnancy. How is it in Minnesota right now? Do you guys have snow? Is it cold? Baby's getting ready to pop. So that means I'm at like 36 weeks. So really, you know, baby could come in like 2 weeks. Are you a parent? How many kids do you have? When does it get easier? I'm the youngest of 6, and like all my siblings are a year apart, and I'm 5, so there was a gap between me and the one right next to me. And I feel like my mom, she was so busy raising them, and then like I came along, and then she was just kind of like, she always tells me, "Rồi, anyway, rồi mọi cái có tôi lo sư." So my mom doesn't even remember like me growing up at all. It's all a blur. Because the older ones were like so much trouble, you know? She was too busy with them. I actually like to wear really, really loud colors. Um, Today I put my face on because I was thinking like, oh, I'm probably not gonna get to put my face on anymore after this one comes. So I've been trying to be better about putting my face on, and especially because I've been doing like those Instagram videos one a day, and then some days I'm too lazy to put my face on. I'm like, man, I look so scary. But then after I put my whole face on, I was like, oh, my lips look so bare. So I put something loud on. I really, I, I really like really loud lips. Aw, so like this one has been so easy, so easy, and I feel like it wasn't until week 32 or 33 where I started feeling like, oh man, I'm really pregnant. But prior to that, everything was really easy. So I was really afraid to have gestational diabetes, but I don't. So I'm very, very lucky. But I'm afraid that easy pregnancy means rotten child. I'm so afraid to have a rotten child. But my husband's super patient, so I'm really hoping that my child takes after his dad and not me, because I'm not patient. And so these are pretty golden in here. I'm going to move them to the side. I'm going to put the first batch back in. Yeah, I like doing these lives because they're very informal and it's like the real food I eat. I could like make the same food every week. You know what, this pot right here, I agree because like I have gone to the store and I've seen the pots that are similar to this, but this is the best one. And my husband has no idea where he bought it, and so I'm sorry, but he's from Wisconsin. I don't see him buying it online. He probably got it from an agent or home store, if I had to guess, or maybe he bought it from Walmart. Walmart was his favorite store. Um, when we first met, he lived like behind the Walmart, and he used to. I would call him like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm just hanging out at Walmart, walking around. And he loves going to Walmart. He doesn't go like he used to. But when we were dating and it was like right behind his apartment, he used to go all the time. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if he bought this from either Walmart, Cabela's, or home store. Oh, well, now, I guess now he's bigger, baby's bigger, the boy. He does like kick me, kind of like I think he doesn't like loud noises. Because when I'm like playing a podcast or an audiobook, I'm getting like sucker punched, sucker kicked. But it's not too bad, and yeah, it's been really easy. I wasn't sick, I wasn't nauseous, I didn't have gestational diabetes. My foot was swollen yesterday because I had both, but today it's okay. Um, real easy, real easy. He turned at like 22 weeks. Super easy. Yeah, I wasn't nauseous at all, so I'm so happy because I know that some people get it really, really, really bad, the morning sickness, but I did not. Taking out some of these bottom ones that are pretty crispy. And my sister, she has 3 girls, and my sister said that like her belly was very like oval or like I think it was I think maybe it was like kind of oblong, but mine is like beach ball. And she thinks it's because it's a boy, but I read that those are just myths. And you really can't tell the sex of a baby from the shape of your belly. Yeah, I'm hoping this baby is as calm as his dad. But I hope he's as calm as his dad, but he's as not as lax as his dad. I hope he can handle stress well. Super golden chicken wings, and they are going to be delicious. And they're just lightly coated with some cornstarch. So they're just a little bit crispy. Move this. This. And I'm actually going to wipe this counter because it's covered in oil. I love this tiny little island. I just got it from IKEA. It's perfect for like my videos. And it's just nice to have a little one. I used to have a really big one. But when we moved here, we bought this house in September. It doesn't fit in here. So I had to improvise and get this small one instead. So what I'm going to do is garlic. Garlic and some butter. I'm going to melt this butter because I'm going to do just some French red hot with garlic and butter. Do you guys use like fresh garlic, or how do you guys feel about using like that canned garlic and water? The finely minced stuff. I don't really like using it personally. I think the fresh stuff is better. But I know that like the restaurants I worked at when I was a teenager, they always used it. Oh, and something else about my pregnancy is I do have carpal tunnel in both hands. So that kind of sucks because smashing garlic isn't like the most fun task to do when you have carpal tunnel. I've had carpal tunnel in my left hand since like October. And then I just got it in my right hand maybe about a month ago. And I peel them, but I never I rarely cut the bottom off. I kind of feel like whatever. It's not terrible. And if I didn't have carpal tunnel, I probably would smash these. But since I have carpal tunnel, smashing garlic is not a fun task to do. There's just too much vibration in my wrist. But it's okay. I still must eat, and the world must go on. So do you guys have any more questions about me, or Tao, or my kitchen, or stuff I use? Or let me know. Let me know a little bit about you. What do you want to see? There's a lot of garlic, but I like a lot of garlic. So a company sent me the chopping board actually, and I love it. If you don't have a big chopping board in your life, you need one, because it is amazing to have such a giant board, and it does need some maintenance. I do have to like mineral oil it every couple weeks, but it has changed my life, going from like a small little chopping board to this big behemoth of a chopping board. And I just feel like I can cut everything on it, like this little corner, that little corner. I absolutely love a big, big, big chopping board. Okay, it's pretty fine. One more to go through, I think. Love this giant chopping board. I do like having my small one too. My mom gave me a really small one that's like probably 10 inches. It's convenient to have, but I really like this big one. And this garlic goes into this butter. I guess I went a little overboard with the garlic. Oh well. Well, maybe it's a little overboard. I'll put some garlic with the barbecue sauce, I guess. Then in for 30 seconds. And then barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's. It's all about the Sweet Baby Ray's. Well, I guess I should put the wings in there. And I also love this, my Korean tongs, the best Korean tongs, the little ones, because they're like, the mouth opening is so small. They're great. Move these. Now I'm just going to cover these and shake them. Perfect. Delicious. Hot. So here's the garlic butter. I'm just going to put the chicken wings in here. You know what, I'm going to keep some plain in case my husband just wants to dip it with like some of his hot sauce. But this garlic butter is delicious. It's real hot. So pour the garlic butter in. And then good old Frank's Red Hot. Love Frank's Red Hot. Real saucy. Husband. Ooh, looks delicious. Do you guys make wings at home? Mmm. I'll show you in up close. Mm. Mm. Can you see that? Focus on you. Mm.
Whoa. It smells like we're at a wing restaurant.
Do you want manjade, or are you just gonna eat it plain?
I'll use some rice.
Hi, thank you. Let me know what else you want to see, or what do you love about it? How far do you think my arms can stretch?
Chắc là không bắn tí này.
Coi thì có bán đến đấy nó có theo tôi lái xe rồi nghe. Có nó mọc khó chưa? And then ranch?
Yep. Oh, look at this turtle.
Hi, June. Oh my gosh.
So cute.
You weirdo.
So cute. Turtle with an avocado.
It's okay. We just made chicken wings. And then I got some barbecue sauce and Frank's Red Hot. It is delicious. It's gonna be delicious. Woo. You know, my belly's so big, it like rubs everything. It's a little frustrating. So we have a collection of hot sauces, and Tao loves hot sauces. And personally, I don't eat a lot of hot sauces. I don't find enjoyment in eating them. I rather the ranch. But I do like these sweet ones. These are pineapple habanero hot sauces, which are good.
I have to wash my hands. You always yell at me.
So there's the Frank's Red Hot with garlic butter. Mmm. Garlicky. I guess today wasn't the best day to wear lipstick though. So good.
Rice is good. Rice is always good. Let me taste it without the hot sauce.
What'd you bring this for?
To put the bone in.
Here.
Okay. It's good. It tastes very buttery. Brings the hot sauce.
No, actually, I don't love eating wings with two hands. I usually eat with a fork. But these are kind of small, so it's not that bad. But if I eat at the restaurant, I usually eat with a fork.
That's fun. What's this one? Barbecue?
Yes.
Looks like you got some garlic in here.
Yes.
Very tasty.
I got some Sweet Baby Ray's. Local place for wings. Well, that's useless because I live in Ohio.
The best we have in Ohio, I think, is Rooster.
Well, actually, Thurman's was really good.
Oh, wait, Quaker Steak.
No.
I think.
Quaker Steak doesn't have good wings.
But they do have a hot, spicy wing challenge.
Yeah, but they're not good. If you ever watched Man vs. Food, he goes to a tiny, like, really narrow bar in Columbus, Ohio. And it's called Thurman's Cafe, where he eats, like, a giant... It's called a Terminator. It's, like, a giant burger. They have really good wings. And at first, I thought they were really expensive, but then when they brought them out, it was actually, like, the whole wing. So they were, like, huge wings. And they were really, really good. So, Thurman's Cafe, it was on Man vs. Food, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, they have a really good burger, but it's like so big that you can't even eat it. You have to like cut it and slowly pick it apart and eat it. It was good though.
Yeah, there's quite a few places I feel like that have been on the Food Network there in Columbus.
But I did like Quaker Steak because they had the hot wing challenge, and if you can eat 6, and then I guess you win a T-shirt and your name on the Hall of Famer. But I only finished 3.
But Quaker Steak doesn't have good wings. Quaker Steak is only good when they have unlimited wings, like on Tuesdays or something. So wait, Stacy, are you from Minnesota too? I don't remember. We might have come to Minnesota for July 4th. We don't know yet. But where should we go for wings? What's your favorite wing place in Green Bay?
Well, it used to be Hooters. I mean, they did have good wings. But like it was like big. It was like this, but much bigger. But their sauce is like it's just a regular what is it? The buffalo wing sauce, but then it's a little bit. You can get like mild, medium, hot, but then.
All right, June, I'm gonna take you up on that.
But I don't think they have any other good wings besides the bar. The bar East. Sometimes they do have like wing special on certain days. Let me try this. Pineapple habanero. It's a sweet habanero pineapple sauce.
June, how old is your boy? Mine will still be like... Probably not. Still be very needy.
I can drink this. This is almost like pineapple juice. Mm-hmm.
So, Stacy, are those both in your area? Do you go to Valley Fair a lot? You know, I grew up in Ohio, obviously. So we have Cedar Point. And then I always felt like nothing was better than Cedar Point. Like, I went to Six Flags in Southern California, and I just felt like, man, everything here is just banging my head. Because I don't like roller coasters that, like, go over you. I like roller coasters with carts in them. Junior kid will probably sit on mine. Is he real naughty? I'm afraid. Boys are always so naughty, but I guess, I always think that, oh no, I think Tao was really naughty too.
A little bit.
And he's a big brother, so he was really naughty.
I wouldn't say naughty. I was just like get into things or curious about stuff.
Just get the season pass for him one year, and then he probably won't go that much, but he'll probably just never ask you again. But if you just tell him no, then he'll like always feel unfulfilled, right? But if you like, fine, go get it, and then he never goes, then next year you'll be like, well, last year you got it, you never even went, so why don't you not get it this year?
Season pass to where? To the theme park?
To Valley Fair. And like Toa, when we were dating, go to Cedar Point, he's like, yeah, you want to get on a ride? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, you want to walk the entire park? No problem, let's do it. And then the next year, we were married. It's like, I don't want to. It's so far. I'm tired, I need a break.
You get older, you can't take those G-force anymore. You get...
It was 1 year. You're 1 year older.
Yeah, but it was just like I can tolerate maybe 1 or 2 rides, and then I think after that I'm good for the day.
Yeah, but not when we were dating. When we were dating, he's like, "Yeah, let's go. You want to go on another ride? Let's do it." Next year, because
you have to jump through the loop of fire just to get the girl.
So Stacy, maybe you're like that with your boyfriend. You're dating, and you're like, "Sure, yeah, let's go." And then you hook them, and then you're like, "I'm just kidding. I don't want to go anymore." Be like him. That's what he did.
I still do it, but only to a certain limitation.
No, you and Sarah be like, I'm just gonna sit here. I'll just wait for you and Peter. They just lie. And we always, does Valley Fair do like the scary Halloween theme park thing? Because I see their point they do. And it's a lot of fun. They have like haunted houses and stuff at night. And haunted like walkways. And it's a lot of fun.
Is that like the big theme park in Minnesota?
Yeah, come on. You're from Wisconsin. You don't know Valley Fair?
Never been there. All this time, I've only been to the soccer tournament. I guess I just never explored Minnesota.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun in the like when we were kids, my dad used to get tickets from work for free every year. So we used to always go in the summertime. And like there's so many kids, right? You don't want to go with like 6 kids, and my dad worked with all his brothers. So then like all of like the brothers would have tickets with all like, so it'd be like this whole family affair going to Cedar Point every year. And when you're traveling with like 20 kids, you don't want to stay there that late. So my dad, we'd get there like at 9, and then at noon he would say, "You guys ready to go home?" And so like, if we only ever went in the summer, but then when we got a little older and we could go on our own. We started doing like the Halloween thing, and the Halloween thing was a lot of fun. It was different because we already went there our whole entire childhood. But my sister and my brother-in-law, they love going, so usually they'll go stay at Kalahari for a night or two, and then they'll make it a whole thing, a whole vacation. Kalahari for a couple nights, and then go to Cedar Point, or like stay at Cedar Point at a hotel.
I thought Six Flags was pretty good in Milwaukee. Killer.
You know, I haven't. We should make Minnesota a thing. It's just that whenever we're there, it's like always for a funeral.
Sounds like family related.
Yeah, graduation party. We never like just go for fun because we kind of feel like there's like a lot of other places to see. So whenever we come to Minnesota, maybe we'll do like an extra day. But then we gotta go do all the normal Hmong stuff and go eat at Hmong Village, go get a pie salad and Hmong sausage. But really, we're just there for like, I feel like it's usually funerals.
Yeah.
June wants to know if you often experience racism while living in Wisconsin.
Not as much. I don't think so.
He's
Not
crazy.
Like, I haven't experienced it. I mean, besides some patience, but
Why do you get all those fights when you were a kid?
well, they just don't flat out like call you racist name like when I was growing up. I mean, you can just walk down to the store or just be in your car and you can see people flipping you off just because you're Asian, but I don't see it here.
Yeah, so that's called racism.
I know, but I have not seen that here in Ohio.
No, she's saying in Wisconsin.
I thought she meant Ohio, but yes, in Wisconsin, yes. Growing up, yes. But not in Ohio, but Wisconsin, yes.
I feel like in Wisconsin, I think that in Wisconsin, it's just like, Okay, so I think that like they're so conservative there. Okay, they're so conservative there, and whatever like the Mika people are like, I feel like the Hmong people are their exact same way. Like because maybe like Mika people are so conservative, and then they're really racist there, and then what happens is like they have a certain persona against like the Hmong people that are there, and then the Hmong people like retaliate because they feel like, well, they hate us, so like we don't like them either, and like everyone just kind of hates each other. That's what like I kind of have seen, or they'll just be like, oh, they're so whitewashed, but I'm like, I don't know. In Ohio, you kind of have to be whitewashed because I mean, all my friends are like, as an undergrad in engineering, all my friends are still minorities. I have like one white friend from a certain class, like one of my classes, that we're still really good friends. We're still like in a chat room together, but a lot of my friends were minorities, and I don't know, like we're really diverse, but I feel like that doesn't happen in Wisconsin.
Because Wisconsin, if you grew up in the Green Bay area back then when it was small, they didn't even know who Hmong people were. They're like, they either call you, Chinese or. And that's it. That's all they know. They just, classify you as Chinese, but they don't even know. Because back then there wasn't hardly any minority group. Like, they didn't have a lot of the blacks, a lot of the Mexican like they have now. So yeah, back then they were pretty, they only saw Asian people, and which is like Hmong people, and they think that we're Chinese.
It's so bad up there. That's why I told Tao that if we ever go back, I don't want to go up there. I would be much happier in like somewhere that has a little more diversity, like Madison or Milwaukee. But if it's not Madison or Milwaukee, I don't want to.
I think Green Bay might have changed over the years.
No.
Yeah. But there's more minority. There's more like minority now. Like you got a lot of the Hispanic coming in town, living there. A little bit of the black community, and yeah, you got a mixture of Hmong, Lao, and Green Bay, but not like you don't have a lot of like Chinese or Korean like here in Columbus.
Yeah, there's a large Korean community here, but I don't understand. There's a large Korean community, but there's no H Mart. You guys have H Mart in the Twin Cities? I love H Mart. Whenever we go back to Wisconsin, I'll stop at H Mart in Chicago. Well, Green Bay's so small. I'm such a city girl. Here I am talking about wanting to go to New York or LA, and he wants to go back to a place that has 40,000 people.
I like quite small. I'm a country guy.
I want to go to a place that has like 3 million.
Too crowded. I think growing up in a small town, I guess I just like that small town.
Yeah, but you've adjusted to Columbus well.
Yeah. I feel like Columbus has, like most other big towns, they have lots of lots of different things to do. Like you got different restaurants that you can just there's a lot of foot traffic, so you can just walk down try to eat different restaurants. They got good recreational parks for hiking, biking, and then a lot of people here are just like they're very diversified.
Oh, but the H Mart, it would be so nice because there's like this endless amount of perfect cuts of meat and seafood, and there's a food court. Love H Mart, but I don't know why we don't have one. There's a lot of Korean churches here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Korean churches, a lot of Korean people.
You can brand one, or what is it?
Franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Asian store still it has like the sauces and stuff I need for making Korean food, but not the meats.
Yeah, those thin slicey beef and pork.
Yeah, I mean they do, but they don't have the variety that you would have at like H Mart, like readily available. Like, for example, they'll have really thinly sliced pork, like it's bacon, but it's not cured, right? But I feel like that's not what I want. I want the pork belly that is, a centimeter thick, a little bit thicker, so there's a bite to it. But they don't sell that here. They only sell like cuts like that at H Mart. Or I guess you'd have to go to a butcher and then, like, hopefully they have a frozen slab of pork belly and then they can customize the cut thickness for you.
Mm-hmm. They do have good selection of seafood though.
H Mart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like this endless amount of seafood, easy instant Korean food.
I think they got sushi grade salmon, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we do have, so Honda is here. Honda Manufacturing and Design is here. So they do have a large Japanese community here, and they have, like, a Japanese store and stuff. But, like, they have, like, a little Japanese area. So Tao is a home health nurse. So he doesn't, it's like a It's not
Travel
like
nurse.
it's not a hospital that he works at. So he works for, I don't know, like a private company, I guess you would say, like a corporation.
It's a corporation. It's a what you call it? It's an agency.
Yeah. So uh, can't go into labor there. No, I'm just gonna have the baby at one of the local hospitals here that my gynecologist delivers at. And Tao's never even been there.
Nope.
But my sister had her kids there. She had all three of her kids there. And my cousin and them had their kids there. Kids. Yeah, kids there. So that's where we'll be going. So one of the local hospitals here. Yeah, so Tao has never worked for the hospital. He's always worked in like clinics and then this agency thing.
Nursing home. I think I don't know what you choose because I did have good times at the clinic and at the nursing home, but I do like the home health because you have flexibility and you're pretty much independent.
But man, it sucks when you work at a nursing home. I hated him working at the nursing home because he'd always have to work double shifts.
Yeah.
And he only liked working at the clinic when he lived in Wisconsin because he was the travel nurse. So like you're at a clinic and then you're only there for a couple days to cover maybe somebody's on vacation, you'll go cover them, and then you'll like on day 3 you'll be at a different clinic, day 4 you'll be at a different clinic. So he never got to see the same face. But when you work at a nursing home or if you work at like the doctor's office, you always see the same 10 people.
Every day, 5 days a week, and then it sucks that if you're the male nurse and all the other female nurse, they always come to you with a problem, and I'm like I get like hammered with their problems, but I just don't know I just don't do anything. I will absorb all their drama.
And so he wants to know how many hot sauces does one person need?
Quite a few, just to satisfy my.
And like seriously, why don't you just finish this?
I'm trying to.
There's like this much left. Yes, I think I did hit my nesting phase, but I think I'm a really calm person. Okay, maybe I'm not calm.
No, you're not.
But I'm good at dealing with my stress.
When you're good at finding solutions, like instantly.
Yes. So it wasn't like I was nesting and I needed to do this and I needed to do that and we needed to do X, Y, Z. It was kind of like, I was good at kind of doing it a little bit, just here and there. Like, oh, I should put that on my to-do list. Oh, I should pick that up. So it wasn't like real bad. I'm not like cleaning. Actually, I feel like I should start nesting and really start deep cleaning because we've lived here since September, but then we were fixing it up a little bit. But we haven't we've really started living here maybe around November, and now it's kind of time to do it's been 3 months.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah, it's like some dusting needs to be done. Wipe.
Definitely dusting.
Yeah, some dusting. I could probably clean my bathrooms, like deep clean my bathrooms.
I think just dusting because I'm starting to see a lot of dust build up. It's not as bad as our old apartment though.
Yeah, so it is the engineering me where good at finding solutions, having to stay calm when there's a crisis type situation. I am starting to feel like, oh my gosh, due date's on the 11th, today's the 12th. That means it's less than a month away. I could really go into labor in 2 weeks. That's kind of scary because I don't want to be responsible for a child.
Oh, what's scary is every time you moan and complain of pain, I'm thinking that, oh my gosh, it's probably time to go. I gotta pack up and head to the hospital. But
have you never seen someone
no.
Okay, so I try to tell them that it's not like the movies because I've seen like my sisters kind of go into labor or like be in labor for 72 hours at home. And I try to explain to Tao that it's not like, oh shit, we gotta go right now.
I think I was traumatized by more my aunt once, where she had the baby at the house in the bathroom. I mean, she was going, her water broke, and she was in so much labor. We had to call the ambulance, but that's what it's in my mind right now.
Did she have the baby in the bathroom?
No, she had the baby on the way to the hospital in the ambulance.
Yeah, but it's because
her water broke. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what happens, I think. Hmong people say that they're going to just keep suffering for 72 hours, and then they wait and wait and wait and wait, and they're just like contracting all day, and then it's too late. That's what happens to Hmong people. Or like, sometimes they don't really want to have the baby at the hospital. Like, Rose's parents. She doesn't want to have her kids at the hospital, so then, and then it's already too late.
I don't know. I just remember my uncle left to go somewhere, and then half an hour later, she was like, my water broke, I'm going to go into labor, and then we have to call 911. So that's the image I have in my mind.
But
so every time you go, oh, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, pack the truck and go to the hospital.
Yeah, he's going to drive the freaking truck. No, it just, and Sylvia, my sister, water broke and she drove herself to the hospital. It's not like that. It doesn't just fall out.
Oh.
You know what? Somebody mentioned that they can't wait to start seeing Tao holding the baby while he's eating the food at the end of the video. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about doing something like that. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen to all this.
Yeah, I can hold it like this, see the bottle, and I eat it. I'll practice.
Okay, so Tao, you know, he's a nurse. And he's so used to changing diapers with gloves on. And so, like, my niece, like, had a dirty diaper. One day we were watching her, and she pooped. And, like, Tao's looking at her like, oh, my God, I don't know what to do. I need gloves. And I'm like, you don't need gloves. She's, like, 4 months old. It's like, no, I really need gloves. I can't change her diaper.
No, but they really drilled this into your head in nursing schools. Like, put the gloves on, because when you're doing your test, if you forget to even wash your hand, they penalize you, or they fail you. So it's like so ingrained in my head. So it's like, if I see like a baby pooping, it's like, I gotta get gloves.
I gotta put the gloves on.
I gotta sanitize my hand, put my gloves on, face mask.
I'm like, seriously, she's not even eating solid food. It's all formula. You'll be fine. He's like, no. He's like, I don't know what to do.
It's just been ingrained. So gotta keep a pack of gloves next to me.
Yeah, so I hope he grows out of that. Come on,
I don't know, whatever's in the plate. But that was good.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite? I think I like the pineapple.
The pineapple juice one?
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like the pineapple, but then it's a little bit thicker. But I feel like this is like pineapple juice. Pineapple juice with habanero sauce. I feel like I could drink this.
Yeah, this one's really good. Do you guys watch Hot Ones? These are like the same brands that are on Hot Ones. They're not the same, like actual hot sauce, but the brands are the same.
It could be a little bit spicy, but it got like a sweetness and some zing to it.
Let's see, it looks like I still have a little bit of battery life left. Do you guys have any questions? I think after this, I'm gonna go record what's in my dowry video. Maybe. It's kind of dark now. Well, I mean, it's freaking dark now, though, so it depends on what the lighting situation's like in the bedroom. Yeah, and see, so this is how many hot sauces. Actually, there's another one. There's another pineapple one that's in the fridge.
Yep. Let's see. Well, they're not all spicy, so they're like in this category over here. All this, the real hot spicy one is over here, but I don't have any. Maybe next time.
Well, I hate buying him the really spicy ones because he never finishes them. They just like go bland.
Cause I only like it. I don't like to use it for like salsa. If we have wings, then I'll use it for wings.
But you only ate the one that was sweet and spicy.
Not all the time.
Yeah, the Thai chili one. That's the only one that you finished.
Yeah, but that one's pretty spicy too.
Yeah, but that's the only one you finished because it was sweet too.
Yeah, because the other ones are very bitter. You can.
So he said that you're ready for an apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hot sauce doesn't really go bad, so it has like, I mean, it depends, but usually it has so much vinegar in it that it won't go bad. Like Frank's Red Hot probably won't go bad. This ingredient number 1, vinegar.
Yeah, definitely got to get some new ones. I go to North Market.
All right. If there's no more questions, then we will go. Well, I guess my battery is going down now. Let's see it. But, all right. Thank you for joining us on Tuesday night. I have no idea what I'm going to make on Thursday yet. Let me know if you guys, like, want to see something. And I can, like, pick up the ingredients for it. Because these are, like, just a lot less formal. Ew, see? She said, I once read that a guy's car died on the side of the road during a snowstorm and he was stranded for 14 to 17 days to arrive at Taco Bell hot sauce packets. That sounds so gross. But,
Does he have chip?
yeah, let me know if you guys want to see me cook something specific, like anything. Just let me know. But thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you later. Bye.